Hello. Am I audible now? Let me just check whether the streaming is going good or not. Yeah, it's fine. So let's just wait for 2-3 minutes so that the remaining students can join the meet. Okay, can join this class and understand the concepts related to the chapter which held today. Okay, so it was test number 4, mock test 4, and we have seen a lot of variety of questions, right? Okay, so with that, we have a lot of understand. We should have a lot of understanding with those kind of questions, and I have checked that the question paper was easy to moderate. Okay, easily questions can be solved. So it was not that much worried with the maths as generally it does. So so basically if this was this time the maths paper was very easy to score. Okay, so let's wait for students. Okay, so I think we should now start the class. So I'll start with the question number 61. Okay. uh so the let's read the question first. I hope I my video is visible and I am also audible. Screen is also visible to you guys. Okay, so let's start. So the first question is saying a JEE aspirant estimate that he will be successful with an 80% chances if he studies 10 hours per day. Okay, so a student, there is a student and there is some estimation done. Like if he'll study 10 hours per day, then he might get selected into IIT with a 80% chances. 80% chances means probability of success is given when a student study 10 hours a day. And similarly, 60% chance of getting into IIT if he studies 7 hours a day, and 40% chances if he studies 4 hours per day. Okay, so probabilities are given. So what I'll do, let me just make a table to understand you guys. Okay, so here in the first column it is saying study hour, and in the second column we can write probability of success. Probability of success. Okay, so when a student is studying 10 hours per day, then the chances are 80%. 80% means probability will be 0.8. Okay, in the same way, In the same way, if he study 7 hours per day, 7 hours per day, then the probability is 60%, means 0.6 is the probability. And likewise, if he or she study 4 hours per day, then the probability is 40% chance. So probabilities will be 0.4, right? Now, in the second statement, it is mentioning that further he believes that he will study 10 hours, 7 hours, and 4 hours per day with probability 0.1, 0.2, and 0.7 respectively. So probability of studying 10 hours or 7 hours or 4 hours per day is given also. Okay, so here probability of study is also given. Okay, so let me just make it bigger. So first one, probability is given. In the first case, probability is for 10 hours per day, probability is 0.1. For 7 hours per day, probability is 0.2. And for 4 hours per day, probability is 0.7. Okay. Now we have to find out, given that, what we have to find out, let's read again. Given that he's successful. Okay. It means he's able to crack IIT, and we have to find out probability if he studies 4 hours per day. What that means, it is asking for conditional probability, right? Because in conditional probability, some condition is given, and based on that we have to find the probability, right? So if you remember, conditional probability PA given B means finding the probability of A happening A given that B has already happened is P A intersection B over PB. I hope you remember this one. Okay, based on this we'll solve. So here we are, examiner is asking if he study 4 hours per day, then sorry, if he is successful. So given that the successful is given, success is given, and we have to find the probability of studying 4 hours per day. So I can write, if I'll assume it as A and this as B, then we have to find PA intersection B upon PB. PB means probability of getting success, and PA means probability of studying 4 hours per day. Okay, cool. Now, to study 4 hours per day with a successful, what will be the probability? Means both conditions should be happen simultaneously. He should study 4 hours per day, and also he should get into selected. So if he study 4 hours per day, there is a chance of happening at 0.7. And with that probability, there is again a chance of getting success is 0.47. That means with 0.7 of probability of getting study of 4 hours per day, he is getting 0.4 success. So this will be the entire probability of getting success when he or she is studying 4 hours per day. Clear? Now, how we can get success? Means denominator means success. We have to succeed. Okay, we have to get into IIT. So we have 3 ways to get into IIT. One can study 10 hours per day and get success. Another can study 7 hours per day and get a success. And the last student can study in that way also, 4 hours per day. So what we'll do, we'll add all the probabilities of a student studying 10 hours per day, 7 hours per day, and 4 hours per day and getting selected. Okay, so both conditions are happening. So 0.1 into 0.8 will be the probability of getting success when a student study 10 hours per day. Likewise, if he study 7 hours per day and get success, then the probability will be 0.2 into 0.6. And the last, in the same way, the last probability of getting selected into IIT when he is studying 4 hours per day will be 0.7 multiplied by 0.4. Okay, so now we can simplify this. So 0.7 into 0.4 will be, question is not visible. Okay, Just a minute. Okay, I think there might be some lag. Let me just check. Okay. Guys, can you tell me right now what you can see? Guys, is it visible now? Just tell me. Is it visible? I think screen is visible now. Please let me know if there is any confusion. Okay, very good. So we are good to go now. So I was talking about probability of getting success. Given the success is there and we are studying 4 hours per day. So we can now calculate 0.7 into 0.4 is 0.28. Now in the denominator 1 and 8. So this will be 0.08 and 2 into 6 means 12. So it will be 0.12 and the last one will be 4 into 7 means 0.28. So you can simplify it. So we'll be getting 0.28 upon 1, 2 and 2, 8, 40, 40 plus 8, 48, so 0.48, which can be simplified. So point can be removed. So in 4 table, we can cancel out 4 sevens are 28 and 4 12s are 48. So 7 by 12 will be the final answer. So 7 by 12 is option number C. So I hope this question can be, I think this question can be solved in the examination point of view. This was not that much tough. Okay, if we want to deliberately put, if let's say a student does not know about conditional probability, then he might leave it. But I would suggest that this question can be put into medium. Okay, so this can be as a medium level question. So based on as a 11th class student, I think a normal student, if he studies decently, he can solve this question. Yes, we have used Bayes theorem. Actually, this is same as Bayes theorem also. We have used here as a Bayes theorem. But I can also tell you that with the using of conditional probability, I have used it, because in conditional probability, what is given? Something is given, and based on that, we have to find the probability of other event, right? So in this question, what the examiner is saying, that the student is successful to get into IIT, then we have to find the probability that he study 4 hours a day. So here the given thing is he's successful, and we have to find out the probability of studying 4 hours per day. So P, probability of happening event A, given that the event B is already happened, is probability of A intersection B upon probability of B, means probability of getting success when he is studying 4 hours per day and probability of getting success. Okay, got it. So now we'll move on to the next question. Mm, Wait. Okay. I think second question is visible to you guys. If yes, please thumbs up. Okay, very good. So now this question is again very basic question. Okay, so system of equation is given to you, and the system of equation is getting to you a unique solution. So definitely this question is comes under system of linear equation, right? So you have heard it in determinant as well as in matrix. Okay, so basically determinant we use what we use. I'll tell you the concept. Let's say three equations are given. Yes, determinant not equal to zero. Very good. Okay, so if let's say I'll also dictate it to you. Let's say three equations are given such that a I x plus b I y plus c I z equal to 0, where I can take 1, 2 or 3. What that mean is, if I is equals to 1, the line equation of line will become a1x plus b1y plus c1z equal to 0. This is equation number 1. Similarly, likewise, a is equals to 2, we'll get the second equation, and for a equal to 3, we get the third equation. So three equations are given, linear equations are given, and to get the unique solution, the solutions are x is equals to del 1 upon del means determinant, okay, and y is equals to del 2 upon del, and z is equals to del 3 upon del. This is the way of solving the variables, okay. Maybe in your classes you have heard in terms of d, so it might be d1 upon d, okay. Similarly, y is d2 upon d and z is d3 upon d. I hope this much is clear to you now, okay. So in the same way, we find the answers. Now it is saying that we are getting unique solution. Unique solution means the solution will be feasible. First thing, the solution would be feasible. So for feasible solution, of course, the denominator should not be equal to 0. That means delta or del should not d should not be equal to 0. Should not be equal to 0. So now we'll find out the del. So del means coefficients of the variables. So in the first cell equation of line, the coefficient of x is 1, then y is minus lambda and z is minus 1. In the same way, for second line, we'll write lambda minus 1 and minus 1. And for the third line, we'll write 1, 1 and minus 1. And we'll put it not equal to 0 because we need to get a unique solution. So we can simply directly solve this determinant. Okay, we have row by column method or column by row method. So I am using this one, row method. Okay, sorry, row method. We have two ways. Either we can open with row, any row or any column. Okay, so I am opening with row 1. Okay, so if I'll start with 1, then I'll write determinant of this. Okay, so this one will be 1 minus minus 1. So it will be 1 plus 1. Then minus of this, remember. So we'll write plus lambda. Now we'll remove this part and this part. So determinant of these four elements. So lambda into minus 1 is minus 1. Then minus times 1 into minus 1. 1 into minus 1 is minus 1. Minus with minus will become plus 1. Clear? Sorry, this one is minus lambda. Lambda into minus 1 is minus lambda. And the last part is minus 1. With minus 1, we'll write lambda into 1 minus this into this. So lambda into 1 is lambda minus minus 1, which will become plus 1. This should not be equal to 0. Now we can simplify. So 2 minus lambda square plus lambda minus 1 is not be equal to 0. Now Plus lambda and minus lambda is cancelled out. So you are getting 2 minus 1. 1 minus lambda square should not be equal to 0. That simply means lambda should not be is equals to plus 1 or minus 1. Now in the question it is saying that the range of lambda is all real number except a and b. That means our lambda cannot have a and b values except any real. It can take it can take any real but not a and b. So clearly lambda is not taking 1 and minus 1. So either a can be 1 or and b can be minus 1, or a can be minus 1 and b can be 1. Now we have to find a square plus b square, 2. So option number B is correct. I hope this question was very easy. I would say this question should be solved in the examination, right? If it is true, then give a thumbs up. Any doubt till here? Please let me know in the comments if there is any doubt, or if not, then I'll move ahead. Okay, so I'll move ahead with the next question. So third question is this: let b1 b2 and up to goes on, it means it is going on to infinite, be a geometric sequence. So gp is given. So if some gp is given, we have one tendency that in the class also we have learned that how to make a gp. If I'll take first term as a and common ratio is r, then the second term will be ar, third term will be ar square, and so on. So deliberately what I have done, I have taken b1 as a and b2 as ar, and this will be b3 and so on. Is it clear to you? So we can take this, right? Because we have learned in that way how to solve a GP, right? Okay, now some conditions are given and we have to use those conditions to find out our answer. Okay, so first condition is what? B1 plus B2 is equals to 1 is given. What is B1? B1 is A and B2 is AR. So A plus AR is 1. That means we can take one A common. So 1 plus A into 1 plus R is 1. Let's say this is equation number 1. Okay. Second condition is what? Second condition is given to us that summation of bk from k is equals to 1 to infinite is 2. What does that mean? See, we have learned summation. Summation means we have to add. How we can add? By putting the values of k one by one. So if we'll start with k is equals to 1. So b1, then use summation. Summation means plus. Then put k is equals to next value, means 2. So b2, then use summation, then b3, and so on. Till when? Till infinite. Infinite means we can put dot dot dot, which is 2. So you can see that this is actually a GP, which is already given in the question. So we can use, so it, what does that mean? This is an infinite GP and we want to have the sum of infinite GP. And we know that sum of infinite GP when the first term is A and common ratio is R is denoted by S infinite, and S infinite is A upon 1 minus R. I hope you remember this and you should remember this because this one is very easy. Clear? If you remember this, give it a thumbs up. So I'll substitute the value of A and R as I have already assumed. So A is first term, A is B1. Okay, upon 1 minus R. R is what? R is the common ratio. Common ratio means B2 upon B1. Okay, or you can say, sir, why are you doing this? We have already assumed B1 as A and B2 as AR. So why don't we write in terms of A and R only? Okay, no problem. So A upon 1 plus R we can simplify. So we'll cross multiply to get A is equals to 2 minus 2R, or we can say A plus 2R is equals to 2. Equation number 2, clear? No doubt. Okay. The third condition is also given to us, that B2 is should be less than 0. What is B2? B2 is AR. So AR should be less than 0. How can a number, see, you can see A and R are two numbers which are in multiplied, and the product is given to as negative. That means either one of them should be negative, right? Either A should be negative or R should be negative. This should be the conclusion from this statement. Okay, so A and R, two variables are there and two equations are there. We can solve easily. So what we'll do, here we can write A plus AR, simply this one. We can use simply this one. Okay, so here this one, let's say this one is equation number 1. I am not using this. Okay, we don't need to use that one. Okay, so what I'll do, equation number, I can substitute the value of A. Okay, so here A can be, okay, let's say I have used A into 1 plus R is equals to 1, so I can write A is equals to 1 upon 1 plus R. Okay, I can substitute the value of A. So 1 upon 1 plus R plus 2R is equals to 2. So we can write 1 upon 1 plus R is equals to 2 minus 2R. So what I'm taking? 2 common I am taking. So 2 times 1 minus R. Clear? 2 times 1 minus R. So now 2 times 1 minus R is equals to 1 upon 1 plus R. That means 2 into 1 minus R into 1 plus R is equals to 1, or 2 into 1 minus R square is equals to 1. A plus B into A minus B. So now 1 minus R square I can write 1 by 2, or I can write R square is equals to 1 minus 1 by 2, which is 1 by 2. That means we are getting two values of R. One is 1 by root 2 and another is minus 1 by root 2. Clear? Now, corresponding to these two values of R, we can get two values of A. Okay, so what we can use, we can either use the value of R in this equation or in second equation. Okay, so I am simply using in second equation. So what I'll do, we know that A plus 2R is 2. From equation 2, A plus 2R is equals to 2. So I am making two cases. In the one side, I am taking R is equals to 1 by root 2. And on the other hand, I am taking R is equals to minus 1 by root 2. If I'll take R is equals to 1 by root 2, I'll write A plus 2 by root 2, which means root 2 is equals to 2. That means A I am getting 2 minus root 2. Okay. Now, in the second case, if I'll put R is equals to minus 1 by root 2, I'll get A minus 2 by root 2, means minus root 2 is equals to 2. So we are getting A is equals to 2 plus root 2. Now the condition, now the thing is, sir, in the question, if you see, both options are there, 2 plus root 2 and 2 minus root 2. It means either A or either C is given, because we are asking value of B1. B1 is A, right? So we have to find the value of A, but two values, which one to choose? Because this condition is given, so this will help us out which one to choose. As in the both condition, either A should be negative or R should be negative. So if we go to the next page, here we are getting A as positive, because root 2 is 1.414. So 2 minus 1.414 is positive value. So accordingly, R should be negative. But here we are getting R is equal to 1 by root 2, which is also positive. And that means this case should be rejected because either A or R should be negative. But here we can't see, both are positive. Now check this case. If A is equals to 2 plus root 2, then A is positive. 2 and root 2 both are positive numbers. Okay. Now R should be negative accordingly. Here in this case, we have taken R is equals to minus 1 by root 2, which is clearly negative number. It means that case is taken. And we have to find the value of B1. B1 is simply A, which is 2 plus root 2. So hence we are getting our answer as 2 plus root 2. So option number C is correct. I hope you got the understanding of this question. Is there any doubt? Just let me know quickly. I'll dictate you again. Though it was a very easy question, just we need to understand because the third condition B2 less than 0 is given. So we have to use that to find the accurate answer. Please let me know if there is any doubt. Okay, good. So now we'll move on to the fourth question. This question is, I am saying as a student of class 11th or class 12th, if you have learned binomial theorem, you can easily solve this question. This is fraction of second question, means hardly 20 or 30 seconds you can take to solve this. So I will be elaborating you, so it will take more time. Okay. So the question is, M is a 3 by 3 matrix. Okay, means 3 square is a null matrix. 0 means it is a null matrix. Clear? And what we have to find? We have to find determinant of this value where I is an identity matrix. I hope you know the you know what is identity matrix, whose diagonal principal diagonal elements are 1 and all, except all those rest elements are 0. Okay. So I is also given of order 3. Clear? So we have to find out determinant of I plus m to the whole power 50 minus 50m. And what is given? Given that m square is equals to 0 or null matrix. Okay. So I hope you remember the identity 1 plus x to the power n. 1 plus x to the power n. What is the expansion of this binomial theorem? So using binomial theorem, we can expand this as 1 plus nc1 into x plus nc2 into x square and so on. And last term will be ncn into x to the power n. I hope you remember this. If you remember this, give it a thumbs up. No, don't you remember this? Let me know. Okay, you remember this. Actually, the thing is, when we learn matrix, in the case of matrix, we can't use this. But what is happening here? Actually, one matrix is identity matrix. And if we multiply any matrix, any non-zero matrix with identity matrix, it becomes that matrix only. For example, if I'll multiply A matrix with I, it is same as A matrix. Or if I pre-multiply I with A, then it is also again A matrix. That is why I am doing here. Otherwise, I won't be able. If there is, instead of I, if there is some other matrix, then I won't be able to use this using this binomial theorem. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll treat 1 as I and m as x. So I'll substitute the values here. So I'll write I plus NC1. NC1 is n. So here n is actually 50 because power is given now. So 50 into x. X is m. And the next term will be NC2. NC2 x square. X square means m square. Then 50C3 into m cube and so on till 50C50 into and the part is minus 50m and the whole determinant we have to find. Okay, very good, you have solved correctly. D is the correct answer. Let's see. Okay, so here I'll write I plus 50m. Now you can see 50m and minus 50m is directly cancelled out, so I don't have to write it, right? Okay, now plus 50C2. Okay, some number is there, but m square is there, and we know m square is null matrix, and null matrix multiply with anything is a null matrix, means it is a zero value. Now if m square is 0, then m square into m is null matrix into m, which is m cube is 0. So this is 0, means all the ahead powers of m square including m square is 0. So m to the power 50 is also 0, right? Very good. I all get cancelled because all are null matrix. So I can write I plus null matrix means I matrix. And we have to find determinant of I matrix, which is already know 1. So hence option number D is correct. Again, this was a very easy problem. Okay, we could have solved this question easily in the examination hall, right? So I think we should move ahead with the next question. So next question is, we have to find the equation of common tangent touching the circle and the parabola. Okay, circle, if you can see, circle is in the standard form. So can you tell me the center of this circle and radius of this circle? Quickly tell me center and radius. Is there any lagging or lag or what? Because I see that your answers are coming but late. I'm getting very late answers. So I think there is some lag or something. If yes, then do let me know. And also please try to give me answers as fast as possible. I know you would be solving the questions with me, but try to use it. Okay, it'll make you have it. Okay. So tell me, what is the center? Okay, I'll write it down. Center is 3,0 because y square means y minus 0 to the whole square. So the general form, actually the standard form is x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square is equals to r square. That means center is a comma b. So here center is 3,0. Radius is r square. R square means 9, so r is 3 because radius is always positive, so we can't take minus 3. Okay, and parabola is also there. So what I'll do, I'll try to draw it first to make you understand how the diagram look like. So this is our coordinate. Okay, first one is a circle whose center is 3,0. So this one is 1, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So this one is our center, and with this center I have to draw a circle of radius 3. So radius 3 means definitely it will pass through origin, right? So I'll draw a circle of radius 3. Sorry for the late. This is because something late is there. Okay, just give me some time. I'll. Okay, so this is our circle of radius 3. Okay, this radius is 3, and there is parabola whose equation is y square is equals to 4x. So this is a standard form. Opening rightward. Okay, so opening rightward would be this one. So this would be symmetric about the circle. Clearly symmetricity will be there. Here you can see a is equals to 1 because the general form is y square is the standard form is y square is equals to 4ax. So a is equals to 1, positive number. Okay. What we need to find out, we need to find out the equation of common tangent. Common tangent means a tangent which is common to both. Okay. And above the x-axis, can you tell me how many common tangents we can draw right now according to this diagram? How many common tangents are there? 1, 2, 3, 0, 4, 2. Think again. Think again. One common tangent is already drawn. Y-axis is our common tangent, now. See, this is tangent to circle, and this is also tangent to y square is equals to 4x. Okay, so there are three common tangents. One common tangent I can draw in this way. See, this one, and another common tangent I can draw like this. Sorry for the slight mistake of this diagram. Okay, but I hope you understand this, how we are drawing common tangents. Okay, but we have to find only above the x-axis, means we don't have to use this, and we don't have to use this also, right? Because this is above x-axis as well as below x-axis. So only equation of this common tangents we have to find out. CT means common tangents. I'm writing in short way. Clear? Now, for y square is equals to 4ax, can you guys tell me the equation of tangent? Quickly tell me, y square is equals to 4x. What is the equation of tangent in slope form? Y is equals to mx plus a by m. If you do not remember this, kindly remember, because a lot of questions related to common tangents are coming into JEE means. Okay, so you need to brush up your idea behind this concept. Okay, try to at least remember the common tangent equation or tangent equation of all the conic section, whether it is circle or whether it is ellipse, hyperbola, or parabola. Okay, so for parabola, y square is equals to 4ax, tangent is y is equals to mx plus a by m. Now you can see equation is y square is equals to 4x, as a is equals to 1, so tangent will be mx plus 1 by m. And this tangent is also the tangent of circle, because this is a common tangent. So this is also tangent of circle. And when a line is tangent to a circle, can you guys tell me what condition we should use? What condition we should use if a line is tangent to circle? This is a circle and one line is there which is tangent to this circle. Then can you tell me what is the condition if center is C and distance from center to the tangent is P and the radius of this circle is R? Can you guys tell me the condition? No. Okay. Please remember directly if you can see, because from center any tangent is there, it will make 90 degree. So if I drop a perpendicular, the distance, perpendicular distance will be equal to the radius. So clearly P is equals to R. Perpendicular distance from center to the tangent should be at the point of contact should be is equals to radius. Simple. So here the equation of tangent was y is equals to mx plus 1 by m, and the equation of circle was given. This center was 3 comma 0 and radius is 3. Okay, so p is equals to r is equals to 3. So what we need to do, we need to use the distance from a point to a line. So if you remember, for a point a comma b, or let's say not a comma b, let's say point x1 comma y1 is a point from where you drop a perpendicular to a line a1x plus b1 y plus c1 is equals to 0, or c is equals to 0, or rather we should write ax plus by plus c is equals to 0 simply. Then the perpendicular distance d, let's say the distance is d, so d will be modulus of ax1 plus by1 plus c upon root over a square plus b square. Means what we are doing, we are simply directly putting this point on the line, taking modulus and dividing the whole thing by under root of coefficient of x square and coefficient of y square. So coefficient of x is a, so a square plus b square. So simply we'll use this. So here perpendicular distance is p, which is equals to r is equals to 3. So 3 is equals to, this is perpendicular distance is equals to, first of all we'll write in this form. So I'll write mx minus y plus 1 by m is equals to 0. So here this is a, this minus 1 is b, and this is c. So I'll directly substitute the value 3 comma 0 in this line. So 3m minus 0 plus 1 by m divided by under root of coefficient of x and y whole square, sum of coefficient of squares of x and y. So m square plus minus 1 square. So I'll write 3 is equals to modulus of 3m plus 1 by m whole divided by root over m square plus 1. Now what I'll do, I'll cross multiply and square because root is there. So to remove root, we have to square it. So I'm directly squaring it. So 9 times m square plus 1 would be is equals to 3m plus 1 by m to the whole square. Okay, now open it and solve. So 9m square plus 9 is equals to 9m square plus 1 by m square plus 2 into a into b. So 6 m and m will be cancelled out. 9m square is cancelled. You can find out 1 by m square is equals to 3, 9 minus 6, or m is equals to plus minus 1 by root 3. But as according to our question, it was asking equation of tangent which was above the x-axis. So clearly according to this diagram, you can see the slope m should be greater than 0 because here m is less than 0, right? So we need only m is equals to 1 by root 3. So in the next page we can write here m is equals to 1 by root 3. Now what I'll do, to find the equation of common tangent, I'll put the value of m is equals to 1 by 3 in the initial equation of tangent. So tangent was y is equals to m x plus a was 1 by m. So this was our equation. So what I'll do, I'll simply take it to the upper side, so it will revert back. So I'll write y is equals to 1 by root 3 into x plus root 3. Now we can take LCM. So I'll taking LCM, so root 3 into root 3 will be 3, and this root 3 will directly come out here. So we can see root 3y is equals to x plus 3, or we can take all of them on the one side. Now we have to check which option is correct. Root 3y is equals to 3x plus 1. This was not there. X plus 3 was there. So this option C is correct. Okay. So kindly remember the tangent equation of all the conic section along with circle, because it will help you, and generally questions related to common tangents asked in the JEE Mains examination. Okay. So this is important question because of concept. You need to understand directly, remember directly the equation of tangent. Otherwise, you can solve it, but it will be taking more time, and we don't want that, right? If you understand the answer, let me know in the comment box. And if you don't, I'll dictate you again. Tell me quickly. Okay, got it. Good. So I'll move ahead with the next question. Next question is question number 6. So question number 6 is very easy question. Okay. This I think would be a class question if I remember. So directly we can solve this. Clearly what is given, TR is given as RS term of sequence. Okay, some sequence is given. I don't know which kind of sequence is there, but TR is the RS term. Okay, so according to that, T1 will be first term, T2 will be second term, T3 will be third term. Okay, and this condition is given. Okay, so what I'll do, T1, T2, T3, and goes on TR. What will be the next term after TR? Can you tell me? What will be the next term after TR? Quickly. What we are doing, we are putting the value of R is equals to 1, 2, 3 in this one. So after TR, very good. TR plus 1 will be the next term. And goes on to, I don't know, because here R value is not limited. So the terms will not be limited. Now, TR plus 1. TR plus 1 means this term is 3 times the previous term. What does that mean? If I try to write TR in the denominator of TR plus 1, I'll write this. Then 3 can go in the denominator of the right hand side. इसका मतलब क्या है? What is the meaning? Meaning is, sir, next term to its previous term is equal to 1 by 3. What does that depict? What does that mean in this sequence? If I put R is equals to 1, that means T2 upon T1 is equals to 1 by 3. Similarly, R is equals to 2, T3 upon T2 is equals to 1 by 3. So what does that mean? I don't want answer. I want what I am asking. What does that mean? TR plus 1 upon TR is equals to 1 by 3. R, very good. Common ratio. Okay. Common ratio. That means this would be a GP because common ratio is fixed. Common ratio R is fixed, which is 1 by 3. Okay, so this would be a GP. This is a GP, clearly. Value of A. Okay, so R we have got. Now we know that T7. Since this is a GP, so we can write the sequence. Okay, so as I already told you in the previous question that if A is the first term and R is the common ratio, then we can write the sequence which is in GP. Right? So T7 is given. T7 means AR to the power 6, right? Because the general term into R to the power n minus 1. So n is 7. So n minus 1 will be 6, which is given 243. R is already we have found out. So we can use the value of R. So A into 1 by 3 to the power 6 is equals to 1 by 243 is 3 to the power 5. Clear? So now here we can write A upon 3 to the power 6 is equals to 1 upon 3 to the power 5. That means A is equals to 3. So clearly we have found A, we have found R. So we can find anything, right? Because we only need to find A and R. And if whatever he or she examiner asks, we can easily able to solve it. So now the thing is they are asking TR into TR plus 1 from R is equals to 1 to infinite. Okay, we can use TR plus, we can substitute the value of TR plus 1 here. TR plus 1 is TR by 3. Okay, so summation R is equals to 1 to infinite TR into TR upon 3, which means TR square upon 3, right? We know if there is some constant, then we can take out that constant from sigma. So we can write 1 by 3 summation R is equals to 1 to 3 TR square. What does that mean? We can use sigma. So R is equals to 1, we'll write T1 square, then plus T2 square, then T3 square, and so on till infinite. Clear? So 1 by 3. What is T1? T1 is A first term because the corresponding sequence was A, AR, AR. So AR square. So T1 is A. A means 3 square. What is T2? T2 is 1 by 3 times of previous term. 1 by 3 matlab 1 ho gaya. Then 1 by 3 again. So 1 by 3 square and so on. Clear? Now we can say we can solve this. So 9 plus 1 by 9. So next term will be 1 by 81. So this is also a GP, right or not? Whose first term is A. So this, let's say this time I'm taking capital A and common ratio is capital R, which will be 1 by 9, right? So finally what we'll write? Finally we'll write 1 by 3 times A upon 1 minus R, because again this is this is an infinite GP. So sum of infinite GP A means 9 upon 1 minus R, 1 by 9. So we can write this 3 and 9 cancel out. Now taking LCM and 9 will be in the numerator. So 3 into 9 upon 9 minus 1, which means 27 upon 8. So this is our final answer. Now let's see which option is correct. 27 upon 8, option B is correct. I hope you understood. Is there any doubt? Please let me know. Is there any doubt? Please let me know. Okay, everything is fine. Okay, so we'll move ahead with the next question. Question number 67. The easiest question in this paper. This is the easiest question. Simply, it is asking if you don't know uh, reasoning, you can even solve this one. Okay, negation means not, right? What negation we are? It is asking P. This means or. Then negation P or Q. We can also write the same thing as negation of. See, this means union. If you remember, right? So we can write, and this means intersection. So I am deliberately converting into set form. So I am writing P or P union negation P or Q. Clear? So now what I am doing, I am taking negation whole inside. And what we do when we take negation will come to everyone, and union interchange to intersection, and intersection change to union. So one by one this negation will goes with this and this term. So we'll write negation P intersection negation of negation P union Q. Right now again this negation will goes inside this bracket. So negation P intersection negation of negation means not of not. Not of not means true. So we'll not write negation now. So we'll write P. Now negation and union will convert as intersection, and negation and Q will be negation Q. So we can write in bracket again also if we want. So we can write now this, let's say this is A, this is B. So A intersection B can also be written as B intersection A, right? So we can write P intersection negation Q intersection negation P. Now let's see which option is correct. See, intersection means this sign, union means V sign. Okay, so we'll write P, this part is wrong. Okay, this part, let's say P intersection negation Q intersection negation P. Option number A. Option number A is correct. Clear? Any doubt? So we'll move ahead to the next question. Next question is this. For the curve defined parametrically, y is equals to 3 sin theta cos theta and x is equals to e to the power theta sin theta. Okay, so x and y both are given in terms of theta. So definitely this is a parametric curve, and where theta is also given in 0 to pi close. We have to find theta when tangent is parallel to x-axis. Tangent means dy by dx, or slope of tangent parallel to x-axis. When a tangent is parallel to x-axis, means that slope of the tangent will be equal to 0, right? Like x is equals to, sorry, y is equals to 1. This is a horizontal line whose slope is 0, parallel to x-axis. So any line parallel to x-axis will have slope is equals to 0. So we have to find dy by dx is equals to 0. When will that happen? So y is in terms of theta. Here y is a function of theta, and x is also is a function of theta. And we have learned this in class that when a function is in some another function, then to find dy by dx, what we'll do, we'll uh, differentiate with respect to that function, means theta. So we'll find 1 by 1 dy by d theta, and we'll find 1 by here dx by d theta, and then we'll divide it to get dy by dx. So dy by dx can be written as dy by d theta over dx by d theta. Now dy by d theta. First of all, here y is in terms of sine and cos. So we can use double angle formula. So we'll multiply and divide by 2, and then this will be become as sine 2 theta. Okay, so what is dy by d theta? 3 by 2 into sine 2 theta differentiation is 2 cos 2 theta over. Now here for dx by d theta we have to use product rule of differentiation. What is product rule of differentiation? If two functions are there, product of first function into differentiation of second, then plus second function into differentiation of first. So first function, let's say this is my first function and this is my second function. So differentiate first function e to the power theta into differentiation of sine cos theta plus differentiation of first. What is e to the power theta? Differentiation same, and into second function sine theta. Now 2 and 2 in the numerator is cancelled. 3 cos 2 theta upon, in the denominator e to the power theta is common, we can write cos theta plus sine theta. Now you can write cos 2 theta, double angle formula, in terms of sine and cos, sine theta and cos theta. We know that cos 2 theta is cos square theta minus sine square theta. So dy by dx will be equal to 3 into cos theta plus sine theta using a plus b into a minus b, and cos theta minus sine theta. Why we are writing? Because denominator is also having cos theta plus sine theta, so it can cancelled. Okay, so we are only remaining with 3 upon e to the power theta cos theta plus sine cos theta minus sine theta, which should be is equals to 0, because in the question the slope of the tangent is parallel to x-axis. So we can clearly see that this is always a positive quantity, right? Exponential function. 3 is also positive, so that means this should be equal to 0 only. So cos theta is equals to sine theta, we can write, or we can write tan theta is equals to 1 dividing by cos theta. So theta is can be equal to pi by 4. So only answer is pi by 4. Why? Because theta we are given in the question that it should be belong to 0 comma pi. So now we can check which option is correct. Option number B is correct. Clear? I hope you have understood each and every concept till these 8 questions. If there is any doubt, if there is any query related to this exam, please let me know. I'll be happy to help you. Okay, so with this, we'll wrap up this session. Okay, till then, goodbye and take care.